and then we did the whoop-de-whoop back, activism, and we got that on the GoPro. We actually had a pretty good reaction to that. So we'll try to do some activism, but it's raining. So, we got people, all these people are going to hear us though. All those people down there, all these people over here. They're going to hear us. So hopefully the rain stops. It said like 30%. What's up, sis?
Got me fighting with the slaves, but how they about to fake it to it, they can't show their face. Now the system don't control me, yeah, the abuse is getting slaved. I still got the power, they look sour, oh behave. When I'm about my father's business, witness, he gon' get displayed. I ignore it, cause the poor, only thing that I obey. I ain't with the social distancing, but I'ma need my space. They be born, be reformed, you need to stay up in your place.
Waking up the perfect time to liberate. Know you're doing great when it's still too late. In a world.
I'm sorry we didn't go to the moon, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't lie to you, bro. I'm sorry. I think we cool we went to the moon too, dude. It was a cool story. I'm sorry you got tickets. What's up, everybody? So as you can see, we're back to the tourist guide mic. We had to replace this mic. It's not as good. And then I had to beat the speaker in. But here we are. It wasn't raining while we did the whole whoop-de-whoop. So we got good footage. Hopefully I'll get approved on Rockfin. I'll show you guys, or I'll throw an honesty or something. There are some people that can hear. Maybe the rain will die out. We're in Denver for one night, so we're gonna still do activism. The speaker works, yeah. They just broke all the mics, and the speaker was like bent and messed up, but it still works. All right, anyway. In the world. Hey, look, the rain's gonna stop. The rain was just waiting for me to start. By the way, why is everyone wearing masks? Did something happen? Are we all going in for surgery or something?
Trump 2024, boys.
Yeah. Every U.S. president's related and tracks back to English royalty, but whatever. Like getting mad that I'm not wearing a mask is kind of like those people holding umbrellas over there getting mad at someone else for not holding an umbrella and saying, my umbrella's not going to work unless you wear an umbrella. Weird. Alright, anyway. So, hey, anybody that wants to walk up here, we got a little protection for you from the rain. And we'll give you $100. $100, and you get 3 questions right about the globe Earth. The Earth. $100. Questions you should have learned in like 3rd grade. I'll even tell you what the first question is, and it'll be the same for everybody the whole time. How many times does the Earth spin every day? How many times does the Earth rotate every 24 hours? If you get that right and the next 2 questions right, you win $100. You don't got to pay to play or pay if you get them wrong or anything like that. Alright. The reason I do this is I happen to know that most people don't know anything about the Earth. But when I say what I'm about to say, everybody's going to think I'm crazy. So I just think it's funny. I just know you guys don't know anything about it. It's easy to just say I'm crazy. But actually they lied about the Earth. It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. NASA's never been to space. That's all fake. Admittedly CGI. No, they didn't go to the moon in 1969. That's dumb. Hence why they haven't been back. I can make a better black and white film on TikTok right now. Give me 20 minutes. Okay, all that's fake. And the truth is, we decided to see if they told the truth about the Earth. So we measured it. We measured the surface. And it doesn't curve anywhere. It's crazy. The surface of the Earth doesn't curve anywhere. Right? But it has to curve if it's what they told us. Maybe you can see where I'm going here. The Earth is not a sphere. The Earth's not a sphere. It's a topographical plane. Yeah, topographical plane.
That's green sphere. Yeah.
The Earth's flat.
Yeah. Flatter!
Oh, check them out!
That's green sphere, man.
Check them out. Yeah, get a car, bro. Yeah, what's up? No, it's just objective. The Earth's actually flat, and it doesn't move. It's stationary. That's why you're not spinning. You know. But what's funny is, when I say this, everyone like gets real triggered and acts like I'm crazy. I'm like, have you ever tested the surface? Have you ever measured it? No. Do you guys know what the radius value is or how much it's supposed to curve? No. Have you guys ever read the NASA documents where they admit the pictures aren't real? No. NASA admits that those pictures of the Earth being a ball aren't real pictures. They're composite images. See, I don't make a habit of blindly trusting the government, especially an organization called NASA, which means to deceive in Hebrew, and declassified worked with Nazis. So when we went to the moon in 1969, supposedly it was a Nazi that took us there. His name was Werner von Braun, SS officer of the Nazi regime. Do you guys think Nazis would ever lie? Yeah, of course. If I walk around and I interview people personally, I'm like, do you think the government lies? They're like, yeah, of course. I'm like, okay. What about NASA? No, NASA doesn't lie. Oh, so NASA's the one governmental agency that doesn't lie. Interesting. NASA does lie. They claim they went to the moon in '69, but they just can't go back yet because, quote unquote, they destroyed the technology that got us there, and it's a painful process to build it back. 50 years later, $60 million every single day. They can't go back to the moon. They never went to the moon. It's all fake. You can't go to outer space as they have told you it is. It's impossible. Impossible. The Earth doesn't move. It's the center of everything. It's called geocentric. The Earth is geocentric and stationary. It's also contained. That's the only way you can have gas pressure on the Earth. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. Entropy will increase. Systems seek spontaneous equilibrium. If you make a cup of coffee, the coffee cools off because the heat goes to cold, seeking equilibrium instantaneously. If I open up a soda, it goes because the high pressure in the soda equalizes to the low pressure around it. Second law of thermodynamics. How do we have gas pressure sitting next to a vacuum? We don't. Space is fake. Outer space is fake. What they told you outer space is isn't real. And the funniest part is I see all these like quote-unquote liberals that they buck the system and they're so anti-establishment. And then they act like I'm crazy because I'm calling out the government's lies about space. Can you make your mind up? Do you hate the government or blindly believe what they say? Which one is it? Outer space is fake. That's why they've never been back to the moon, because they never went in the first place. We tested the surface of the Earth. They lied about it, bro. Don't make it weird. The government always lies. So we saw mountains from 273 miles away. Based on the globe Earth math, there should have been 3 miles of vertical Earth curvature blocking the mountains, completely obstructing them. How did I see the mountains? How do we see the skyline of Chicago across Lake Michigan from 60 miles away? The globe Earth map says the entire skyline of Chicago, including the tallest building, should have been blocked by Earth curvature. That's a regular occurrence too, by the way. That's impossible. It's impossible. Okay, so they say that the radius of the Earth is 3,959 miles.
Really?
Are you saying it's not? Why are you so mad? You think we went to the moon?
No, wait. So every pilot fly it, they're all in on it?
Who?
Every pilot in the entire world.
Every pilot? I know 200 pilots.
They're all lying.
They all say that you never account for curvature. So you don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying they do? I'm asking her. Okay, there are declassified military documents that tell you that the only way you can design an airplane is to assume there's a flat, non-rotating surface. So airplanes don't account for the curvature of the Earth. So thanks for making a TikTok video for me, because that's like the most remedial response. Do you guys know how geometry works? This girl's so smart that she runs away and can't offer intellectual arguments, but she can flip me off from a distance. Must make the Earth a ball. Based on the radius value of 3,959 miles, there should be a curvature rate of 7.98 inches per mile squared. It's called Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. You should see the curvature of the Earth at 1.225 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. This all comes to a circumference value of 24,901 miles. This is basic geometry you should learn in the 7th grade. Your middle finger doesn't change geometry. So this guy said, every pilot in the world's lying. Every pilot knows that they never account for the Earth curving below them or they would die. They fly a plane like they're flying it over a plane. That's why it's called that. You don't assume the Earth is spinning or curving when you fly a plane. The official argument is that it's so big that you can't tell. So luckily you can fly it like it's flat and stationary, and it works perfectly. So when we had this guy walk by and say, every pilot in the world's lying, and then the other girl runs across the street and gives her a high five, you guys look ridiculous. You look ridiculous. How come declassified military documents of how they design fighter jets say they have to assume the Earth's a flat, non-rotating surface? How come the military has dozens of declassified documents that say the Earth is flat? What's up with that? Google right now, if you want to, pull Google out and type electromagnetic propagation over a flat Earth. You'll find a military document that says that when they developed ground weapon systems, they had to assume the Earth was a flat, non-rotating surface, more specifically a dielectric plane, so they could hit their target with the ground weapon systems while they shot electromagnetic propagation horizontally, or they would miss their target. When they shoot ballistic missiles, they have to assume the Earth's not curving or they miss their target. This is what the military says. You guys have just never read it. Declassified document from like the early 1900s so that there's a firmament over top of the Earth. A container over the Earth. Why did the military say there's a firmament? That's weird. Now we've been to space. In fact, they said that there are approximation methods to determine the brightness of the firmament were proven accurate. They were proven accurate. There's a container over top of the Earth. You're not going to space, guys. There's nowhere else to go. This is all there is. Alright? And they haven't explored 90% of the ocean, and you think they can tell you that a star is 10,000 light years away. And what Jupiter's surface looks like. What a joke. Did you guys know that the stars do perfect circles over top of you and reset every year for all recorded history? We have 88 constellations. They're constant. And 365 days from today, if you look up the stars that are in the sky right now, they'll be in the exact same place 1 year from now. And they do this every year for thousands of years. The sky moves over top of you like a clock. You're not shooting through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's a cool story, bro. So how's that work? How's that work? Anyone want to enlighten me? Because the astrophysicists I debate can enlighten me, so maybe you guys that call me names as you run away can enlighten me. Actually, I'll even tell you what their explanation is. They say that you don't see the stars change because they're actually thousands of light years away. So they just look like they're doing the same thing. But we're actually spinning 1,037 miles per hour east. Do you guys feel like you're spinning? Unless you're drinking tequila, you're not spinning. And then we're going around the sun, 66,600 miles per hour. As the sun shoots through space 500,000 miles per hour, and the galaxy shoots through the universe at 1.3 million miles per hour. And yet the stars reset perfectly for all recorded history. That's science. The Earth doesn't move. There's no scientific experiment in the history of mankind that's ever proved that the Earth spins. What's up with that? Did you know Einstein admitted himself there's no experiment that would ever be able to prove the Earth spins? Interesting. You know, he came up with what people call gravity, the theory of relativity. Actually, Isaac Newton first proposed it in 1666, 666. And it was 666 newtons on the Earth, or 6.66, and those are just coincidences also. But that's called mass attracting mass, mutual mass acceleration. That gravity is an intrinsic, inherent property of matter. That's from like the 1600s. That's been long, long outdated, like over 100 years. People like walk up to me, they're like, "You don't believe in gravity? You're so dumb." I'm like, "That's crazy. I know every single thing about gravity. Can you even define it?" Do you see the reoccurring theme here? It's easier to pretend I'm dumb or call me names from the distance, when the truth is you are very uninformed on the subject. Right? Dismissing something prior to investigation is the height of ignorance. You should look into it. I thought it was crazy too, bro. They lied about the Earth. They can't go to space. It doesn't spin around in a vacuum that defies physics. Water doesn't bend convexly around the exterior of a spinning spherical object. That's impossible. That's impossible. In fact, there's $1 million reward to anyone that can demonstrate it. Funny how the flat earthers put their money where their mouth is, and most of the people on the street just get about 50 yards away, tell me the little finger, then go drink a beer. Did you guys know we didn't actually go to the moon? Did you guys know they admitted that supposedly a Nazi took us to the moon? Werner von Braun, SS officer of the Nazis? That was fake. The moon landing's fake. It's just fake. You didn't call the president from 238,000 miles away on a landline with no delay. Outer space is fake. Yeah, what's above us is there. It's not what they said it is, nor can you go there. The Earth's contained. Just like the military said in their own declassified documents. You know how we know the Earth's contained? Because that's the only way you can have gas pressure on the Earth that about 50% of the city chose to breathe tonight. Right? The definition of gas pressure is the energy or force exerted on the walls of a container. The Earth is contained. The Earth is contained, and it's not moving, and it's flat. Prove me wrong, bro. And what you're going to do is you're going to get on Google and say pictures of the Earth, and you're going to go look at the government-painted cartoon images that they admit are just cartoons, and be like, here, this is where I live. The same government that lied about 9/11 and the Vietnam War and said Vietnam attacked us, but we actually blew up our own ship and made it look like them, declassified Gulf of Tonkin. The same government that put fluoride in your water because they wanted you to have pretty teeth, even though it's an ingredient in rat poison and a neurotoxin. The same government that took over for the last 18 months and gave you curfews and lockdowns like you're in prison. The same government that after 9/11 said there were weapons of mass destruction, went over there for 20 years and said, oh, never mind, there's not, we're going to stay over there anyway. The same government that told you 2 planes made 3 buildings fall in New York City. The same government that said $2.3 trillion of your money that they stole from you via taxes just happened to disappear the day before 9/11. You guys just going to trust everything the government says? NASA means to deceive in Hebrew. It means destruction in Sanskrit, which is what they code their computers with, and it was founded by Nazis, and that's what NASA says. NASA says it was founded with Nazis. Werner von Braun, put in charge of space exploration.
Yo, what you guys talking about?
They lied about the Earth is flat.
What?
Earth's flat.
Wait, flat Earth?
Yeah.
Oh, how dare you?
You think that sounds crazy?
How double dog dare you? Cool.
What's up, bro?
Hey, I'm science denier.
Oh, nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
How's it going? Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, mi hermano.
Yeah, just came hang out with you guys.
Sweet, brother. Sorry about the rain. Hey, you guys think it sounds crazy that the Earth's flat? They lied, bro. You should look into it. Look up 200 proofs the Earth's not a spinning ball, see if you can rebut any of them. I'm just saying, bro. Don't make this weird. I didn't know. Just trying to help you out. You guys think we went to the moon? Most people think they're woke because they think there are aliens. That's the new level of woke. Aliens. No, there may be metaphysical entities, but there are no aliens coming from thousands of light years away. That's retarded. That's dumb. That's not real. That's fake. The Earth is flat. You can't leave the Earth. It's contained. It's stationary. The sky moves over top of it. The sun moves over top of it. The moon moves over top of it. Just provably. It's what you've observed your entire life. It's what all science says. It's what all physical measurement says. It's what all declassified military documents says. It's what all practical use case of anything in the world says. The only thing that says different is a foundation, an organization founded by Nazis. It's like, can you make up your mind? Is believing in NASA patriotic or is it supporting Nazis? Which one is it? I can't figure it out. It's awkward. So I don't make a habit of believing propaganda film from the 60s from Nazis. I think that's really weird. think that's kind of dumb. So how come we haven't been back to the moon? Because you can't go back to the moon because they never went to the moon. There's no going back to the moon. You guys don't think it's weird we supposedly went to the moon in 1969 and we still haven't been back and no country ever has either? You can't go to the moon, bro. That's not a real thing that you do. You can't go to outer space. It isn't a vacuum that you can go to. That's impossible. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. You can't have gas pressure next to a vacuum. Water always finds its level. That's called fluid statics, right? It necessitates that water find its level. That's how we put fluid in levels. If you have a bottle of water, flip it every direction, see what happens to the water. It keeps finding its level. That's why it's called sea level. How is 70% of the surface of the earth ocean water that's level and flat on a ball? Anyone want to enlighten me? How do you have gas pressure next to a vacuum? And every time I ask a question that can't be answered or defies physics, everyone here has been trained to say a word. No one's ever read it, defined it, understood it, know anything about it. But they know to say a word. It's like they're God, effectively. Like if you can't answer a question, just say your God's name, you know? Like how do you explain that? I don't know. I'm just going to invoke my God. And the God they taught you to invoke is gravity. So when I say, how do you have gas pressure sitting next to a vacuum? Gravity. How do you have water bending around the outside of the ball if trillions of tons are trying to find its level? Gravity. How would level mean curved? Gravity. Gravity, 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 gravity. It's like a dog. It's kind of like a dog. They trained you like a dog. Alright, just say the word and you get your treat. Okay, well, gravity's never been scientifically proven. It's called the theory of relativity, right? It's never been scientifically proven. And so someone will come over here and drop something, they'll be like, that's gravity, you're stupid. So I'm like, okay, drop a helium balloon, it goes up. Is it gravity proof? No, the helium balloon is less dense in the air, it goes up, you're more dense in the air. Where's gravity? Can someone give me the scientific proof of gravity? I've been looking for it. Can anyone help me out here? Can anyone give me some scientific evidence that proves gravity's real? Anybody? So if I'm crazy for not believing in it, well, how do you know that if you don't even know what you believe yet? That's like you telling me the Bible's real, you just haven't read it yet. Cool story, bro. Gravity's fake. Helium balloons go up, not because they're gravity proof, because they're less dense than the surrounding air. Also, everything's intrinsically electrostatic. The earth that you live on is electrostatic. It has an electromagnetic field. It's a topographical plane. It's stationary. It's contained. And the sky moves over top of you for all recorded history in perfect concentric circles. So just Google time-lapse of star trails. You didn't know that. We all know you didn't know that. They lied about the earth. It doesn't move. If the earth doesn't move, do you know what that means? That means it's geocentric. What that means is the earth is the center of everything that exists. They told you it's a tiny speck of dust and there's huge nothingness around you. No. The earth's the center of everything that you see in the sky. How did it get there then? There is no other scientifically viable option other than it was placed there. Why would they even lie about the earth? Why did the government lie about 9/11, bro? Why did the government give you curfews and lockdown for 18 months? You tell me, bro. We give NASA $60 million every single day. And then they show you occasional fake pictures and you're like, it's $60 million a day. Have you ever seen Interstellar? That had like a $200 million budget. You want to give them $60 million a day and you're like, wow, they showed me a red tint of a desert. That must be Mars. They could never fake that with $60 million a day. What a joke. How come Werner von Braun, the Nazi that we brought over here and put in charge of space exploration at NASA, declassified, was best friends with Walt Disney? Why does NASA work with Disney? Doesn't Disney make like fake animated movies? Isn't that interesting? And most people will literally be rocking a fit with NASA on it because it's like at TJ Maxx or whatever for the love. Give it away. Like, I'm smart now, I'm wearing NASA. I know image. I'm woke. Arrogance aren't real, bro. Outer space is fake. NASA lied to you, the earth is flat. Earth is flat and it doesn't move and it's contained. Did you guys know the earth's flat? Now you know, bro. Thank me later. Don't even mention it's free of charge. The earth is flat. That's a fact. Your trick or fall back. All backs. Alright, anyway. NASA's fake and the Earth is not a magic spinning cartoon ball in a vacuum. That defies physics. They admitted they worked with Nazis to take us to the moon. That was a stupid little movie in black and white. The government's lying to you. They want you to think that you should look up in the sky and think that you can go to outer space and there are aliens and everything's thousands of light years away. And we found 100 super Earths and we just can't explore the ocean yet, but we just now figured out what's 10,000 light years away. Believe me. They want you to think you're a tiny speck of dust in the ever-expanding universe. Hey, why did every country in the world sign the Antarctic Treaty that says it's illegal for us to go to Antarctica? I thought Russia, China, and America were enemies. Why did they all sign a treaty? Why was it signed in 1959 and is still in place to this day, not even up for review till 2040? I'll tell you why. That would prove the Earth's a ball. You would circumnavigate it north to south. It's illegal to do it. No one's ever done it. Never been done in the history of mankind. That's probably a coincidence. Look it up. Antarctic Treaty. So they drew a circle around you called the 60th south latitude. They told you you're not allowed to leave it. And it worked so well that none of the slaves even know the circle exists. They also don't let you go to the center. You can't go within 500 miles of each direction of the center, and you can't go past the 60th south latitude on the outside. They drew a little playpen for you. Why would they lie? Why would they not lie, bro? They're powerful, psychopathic people that want control, that look at you as statistics and slaves that they control, put you to the lower class, to work for them, to make their money, work your 9 to 5, be a consumer, never get out of debt, and just stay where we put you. Why do powerful people lie? Is that your question? Or what? Why are you so mad, bro? Someone's mad. Have you guys ever heard of Stockholm Syndrome? It's if someone captures you, you'll end up defending the person that captured you. So it's like if I kicked in the basement, I'm like, bro, this dude stole you. Let's get out of here. You're chained up, bro. He's kidnapped you. Dude, let's get out. He went to the grocery store. I'll free you. You're like, how dare you talk about him like that? He gives me food once a week. I'm like, no, he captured you. He kidnapped you. He's crazy. Let's leave. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. It's a psychological response that's used as a defense mechanism. You will defend the people that have power over you and lie to you before you can admit that they lied to you and tricked you. So when you guys defend the government, it's called Stockholm Syndrome. And you're like, no, man, I like my mask. I like my curfews and lockdowns. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. No, the government would never lie to me, except for 9/11 and Vietnam and World War II and fluoride and everything else they've ever said. They didn't go to outer space. The Earth doesn't move. It's the center of everything. It's not a sphere. That's impossible. We measured the surface. We debunked it. The government came out and admitted that they censored it. I've been kicked off Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, PayPal, Venmo. Hey, if I'm so crazy, and what I'm saying is so easily debunked, why would they forcibly censor me? Why does the government forcibly censor us? You know how like you can't even question if the air's going to kill you because the government will kick you off YouTube? Normally, whenever you censor people, it's because you're lying, huh? Kind of like if your girl uses Snapchat all the time. She's cheating on you, bro. So the evidence gets deleted. That's why she uses Snapchat. It could be the bearer of bad news. Loyal girls don't have 20 dudes on Snapchat. Sorry. The government effectively uses Snapchat. They lie to you, and then they just delete all the evidence. And there are people like us out here trying to wake you up, and they kick us off and censor us. That's all there is to it. So the Earth is flat, bro. It doesn't move. If you look up Flat Earth Society, that's not real. Not one real flat earther. We don't think you fall off the edge. That's dumb. You can't fall off of a lake. There's a shoreline. The Earth is filled with water that's contained. We don't think that the Earth's a disk in a solar system with spheres. That's stupid. The Earth is the bottom. The quote-unquote planets are just lights in the sky that move over top of you, and the Earth does not move. In the world. I'm going to take a break. If anyone's got any questions, it's like, yo, can you prove to me the Earth is spinning? Can you prove it's a sphere? Can you prove NASA went to space? Can you give me a real picture of the Earth in space? Because NASA can't even do it. They said they're just cartoons. Can you explain to me why we saw mountains from 273 miles away should have been blocked by 3 miles of Earth curvature? How did I see Chicago? I saw the shy across Lake Michigan from 60 miles away should have been completely blocked by Earth curvature. How does that work on a ball? That doesn't. They just know they got everyone so distracted that they just care about the Eagles and the Cowboys and where's LeBron playing. Heard Drizzy's about to drop a new album, Small Ways, Pretty Faced, and a Big Bang, that they won't pay attention or go test the Earth for themselves or research it. That's how they won. It wasn't that the lie is super hard to debunk. It's that they got you not even thinking about it. Well, if you walk down 16th Street tonight, you're going to have to think about it, homie. We've never been to space. Don't make it weird. Right? But what you'll find out is a huge lie. It changes everything. It means all the countries work together. It's government versus people. It means that the Earth's geocentric, so it had to be placed there. That means that you were created. You have a lot of power. You can manifest things. You were created. Don't let adults tell you that you're not special and that everything came from nothing. You're special. The Earth was made for you. The Earth is flat. It doesn't move. It's not a spherical planet in a solar system. That's called pseudoscience. And no, we don't think the Earth's a disk shooting up in a solar system with spherical planets. That's dumb. The sky moves over top of the Earth. The Earth doesn't move. It just sits there, and it's contained. Just like the scriptures say, just like every ancient text says, just like all scientific evidence says, just like military declassified documents say, just like all physical measurements of the Earth say, just like every map says, just like every piece of evidence ever says. And unless we're going to invoke Star Wars. If you invoke NASA, you're basically invoking Star Wars. It's cartoons. They admit they're not real pictures. Why don't we have a real picture of the Earth being a ball? I got real pictures of it being flat. That's weird. You know the Earth's flat, bro? The Earth's flat, dog. So you know the Earth's flat and never been to space, bro. Kyrie tried to tell you, bro. Go check out B.O.B.'s mixtape, The Elements. He breaks it down pretty good. Interesting. I'm not a fan, this is what B.O.B. said, I'm not a fan of the award for the best rapper, but they give the Moon Man award to the best actor. I guess we must go straight to the source. Let's ask NASA. How do you explain the occurrence of lunar waves? Why do we only see one half of the lunar phase? How do you explain air bubbles you view in space? Why is it so important to lie to the human race? Million-mile internet that travels light years, but they can't show a space shuttle re-enter the atmosphere. To blast off, you gotta practice Freemasonry, an acronym that stands for not a space agency. Yo, millionaires have thrown all their bread out trying to tell you. Kyrie tried to tell you, Shaq tried to tell you, B.O.B. tried to tell you. World Series game, St. Louis Cardinals, most of the team knows the Earth is flat. See, B.O.B. actually researched it. Kyrie actually researched it. You haven't. It's just easier for you to pretend like you're smart if you say they're dumb. Let me give you a hypothetical scenario. Say someone has a genius IQ, and they research the Earth for 5 years, and they physically measure and test it and prove it's not a sphere. If you call them dumb, are they dumb? Of course not. That's ridiculous. They lied about the Earth, bro. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird, man. Earth is flat. It's not spinning. No one's ever been to space. We measured the surface. If it really has a radius of 3,959 miles and it has to curve at a certain rate, but it doesn't do that. So maybe you could tell me what's funny about that part. No. It is really funny to see psychological responses, though. People walk by me, they don't got nothing to say. They get about 100 yards down the street, they're real big and bad again. In a clown world. In a world where no one knows what the world is. Alright, much love, bro. Hey, did you know that we never went to the moon? Nice. You ready for the next one? You know the Earth's actually flat?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, check him out. Let me give you a card, bro. Oh, they do. Exactly. You're right. That's why it's called a plane, bro. It flies over a plane. My bad. Alright, I'm going to take a little breather here. Because you know I'm breathing. I'm not scared of the air. So thank you. Shout out to all the legends out here that are such rebels that they're breathing oxygen without something on their face. You guys are crazy. You're wilding out here. You're breathing oxygen. How dare you? Did you ask the government if you could breathe? Yeah, it's really crazy too. Like I went to the NBA championship this year and did this, and people will hang out with 100,000 people and act like they're scared of getting sick. I don't think you're scared if you're hanging out with 100,000 people, bro. If you're walking on the street, hey, if there was something so deadly that it was killing everyone, you wouldn't be leaving your house. Much less would you hang out with hundreds of people right around you. You guys are wearing the mask because the government told you to. There's no other explanation. It's very simple. If they told you to crawl on all fours and bark like a dog, would you do it? What if they told you now the only way the air won't kill you is if you wear a hazmat suit? Would you do that? Startling discovery. The air won't kill you if you're covered in copper. So we have copper-plated shackles. We need you to put them on your ankles. Shackles. It's the only way that you won't die. Would you guys do it? If they told you that you had to scan your face every morning before you left your house, would you do it? You can do whatever the government says. That's so weird. You're such a rebel. Such a liberal city. Alright. Anyway, we check the air. You can breathe it. It's not going to kill you. It's what keeps you alive. Not medical advice, though, is it, you two? Speaking of air, that's you breathing something called oxygen. Oxygen is a gas. Okay? You can't have gas pressure without a container. Right? Like if you have a helium balloon, if you pop the balloon, what happens? The helium leaves the balloon. It has to be contained. So how do we have gas pressure on the Earth if it's sitting next to a vacuum while it spins around? It's impossible. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. The Earth doesn't move and it's contained. There's something physically containing the air on the Earth. It's the only way that you could be breathing. They lie. The Earth is flat. It doesn't move. They've never been to space. Look into it. No, it sounds crazy, but hey. What sounds crazy to me is you think that water can bend around the outside of a sphere that spins around in a vacuum with gas pressure sitting next to the vacuum. The sphere can be flat all over it with water that finds its level all over it, and it's actually all true. That's what sounds crazy to me. Do you know the Earth's actually flat, bro? Think it's crazy? If you agree with me, keep your hands in your pocket. Hey, we got a new guy. Just so you know, NASA never went to the moon. NASA means to deceive in Hebrew, has a snake tongue going through its logo, admittedly worked with Nazis. That's why they've never been back to the moon. It was a fake movie. I know they can't fake it anymore because we'll pick it apart and find out that they faked it. I can do better fake movies on my phone in 4K. They lied. They drew a circle around you called the 60th South Latitude. It's called the Antarctic Treaty. So they said, be good slaves, stay in your circle, and no one knows the circle exists. Alright. Hey, you know the Earth's actually flat? It's not a spinning ball, bro. Bro, the Earth's flat, bro. It's not moving, the Earth is flat. Yeah, the Earth's flat, bro. Now you know. Take me later. Alright. I'm taking a breather and I'm going to charge this. Thank you for the super chats. Austin, how long are you going to be in Colorado? I'll never meet you. Just today. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but I can't. Oscar, thank you for the super chat, man. 2 Timothy 2, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort, with all suffering and doctrine. Yeah, I'll talk about the creator in a second. Whose super chat did I miss? That's what I want to know. Oh. Thank you, man. Dude, it is cold. It is cold, guys. You're right in front of my old office? Oh, nice. What's up, Bob? Dude, it is cold, bro. I did not realize it was going to end up getting this cold. See you in Dallas? Sweet. We did the whole whoop-de-whoop. We got it on the GoPro. People are really reacting to that pretty well. Started raining. Kind of cleared out. Maybe it'll get Hey, did you guys know the Earth's actually flat? Thank you. All right, man. Or the government would never lie, and we can just blindly believe them. The Earth's not spinning right now 1,000 miles per hour. That's crazy talk. Jeez Louise. The Earth's flat. It doesn't spin. Don't make it weird. Thank me later. Did I just see another super chat? Oh, it popped back up. 16 inch humping, nice. Your office really was like right here. Yeah, we tried to go to like the park and it was closed. I can stomp my feet to get warm. Oh, okay. don't say I don't love you guys. As a $1,000 speaker gets destroyed, and so do all the mics. $100 in microphones as we get swung out with baseball bats, and then the second tripod gets broken, and then we spend hundreds in gas go city to city. Don't say we don't love you as we sit outside freezing in the rain. And we have legends come through.
Austin, how double dog dare you? Hey, let me give you a super chat, brother.
Oh wow. Oh man, thank you, brother.
Super chat, yeah.
Much love, bro.
Much love, yeah. Been chilling, having bear meetups and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
In Colorado?
Yeah.
Sweet, bro. That's the move.
Uh-huh.
Bears are the coolest, bro.
Oh, dude, check this out. Check this out. Let me show you some of this real quick.
Hey, do you guys know the Earth's flat? Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. The Earth's flat. All right. I mean, or the government would never lie, and you're actually spinning 1,000 miles per hour right now. You just can't tell.
Yeah, we've been having some like epic bear meetups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been sweet.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Where y'all meet up? Like pretty close to here?
This one was up north a little bit, about an hour north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to Flattoberfest too.
Oh yeah.
Gonna
I'll see you there. That's what's up.
Also, yeah. I don't make content now.
At the community page. Yeah, I try to post where I'm going at the community page. They changed the freaking they closed the park, but on Google it doesn't say it's closed. But it was closed, so 910 16th Street, the university building. Push-ups and air squats, warm you right up. You want to do some push-ups on the rainy ground? Alright, so I'm letting the thing charge because like the only mic I have right now is the headset, the Taurus headset, and it has to charge. So, it is what it is. We had the wired mic and the two mics. Bro, they broke all of them, bro. They broke everything. Pretty cool story though, you know. That's peace-loving liberals, you know. Hopefully that the rain stop, people will start coming back out. See, it's already starting to fill back up. So give me a few more minutes and I'll talk to them again. Talk about how rockets don't work in space. Okay. I would play Kai's new song, but we're gonna wait to premiere it and stuff. I'm gonna I'll play her other song. I'll play that song and then I'll get right back into it. You guys know the Earth's flat? Earth is flat, don't make it weird. Day.
What they gonna say right now? Oh, they really wanna hate right now. But I think they're just afraid right now. Got their heads in the clouds with a mask on the face like a clown. What they gonna say right now? Oh, you wanna be awake right now. Well, you better get more brave right now. Put your knees on the ground. Gotta pray to the king with a crown.
Guess we could go back in the center. I think we should. What do you think? What they gonna say right now? Real quick, like sorry, the Earth's flat, spag, no trick. Just look at the proof and the true measurements, cause I've been winning arguments against the best physicists. But I do not feel the spin.
Don't know what it is, but you gotta keep it like a secret. You can't even tell your friends. And if you tell them, they say, how could it be? Don't mean nothing to me. They're gonna pay you back late. And if you tell them, they say, how could it be? Don't mean nothing to me. They're gonna fall back asleep.
What's the crossroad?
What they gonna say right now? Oh, they really wanna hate right now. But I think they just afraid right now. Got their heads in the clouds with a mask on the face like a clown. What they gonna say Oh, you wanna be awake right now, right now? Well, you better get real brave right now. Put your knees on the ground, gotta pray to the king with a crown. I have to tell you that we're living deep in the matrix. We in the matrix. Chase all the lies and you'll find that this place was created.
Welton Street.
You were created, darling.
Welton Street. We're on 16th and Welton Street. Yeah, it's cold, bro. Crazy, yeah. Back to the tourist guide, Austin. Get ready. Why are you skipping Arizona? I didn't really want to skip anywhere, but I just didn't know where to go. Like, we couldn't get everywhere. Like, it's literally costing thousands and thousands of dollars to drive across the U.S. in gas and to get to Flattoberfest in time. Well, we did the best we could to try to meet everyone. Then we got like random Dodger fans that are Globers that get the freaking $200 even though I gave them another chance and was dumb. Then we got crazy psychopathic Babe Ruth wannabes coming at us with aluminum baseball bats, drop kicking me in the leg, and then breaking someone's phone that came to support. So I had to help get her phone back because, like, I felt bad. This tour is super expensive, bro. Brother need a new car. All right, anyway. Yeah, cog disc can make people dangerous, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you. I can't play 7 end of days because I might get copyright. But yeah, seven end of days is pretty dope. We're in Dallas, Austin. Not sure yet. Hey, do you know the Earth's flat?
Sorry?
Earth's flat. Do you know the Earth's actually flat? You think it's crazy? You just believe the government? That's weird. I measured the Earth. It doesn't curve. This is getting awkward. How dare you? In the world. Oh, turn it up. We turn it up. I turned it down. How dare you? How dare you? In a world. Hey, yeah. You turn up. That's so crazy. You don't believe in the government? You must be one of those conspiracy theorists that likes to breathe the oxygen. What's wrong with you? Oh, that flat earth was crazy too. Then I actually swallowed my pride and tested it. I found out they lied. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. They didn't go to the moon. That's fake. They did not land on the moon 50 years ago. That's a fake story. That's just stupid black and white film from the Nazis. Operation Paperclip, declassified, 1946. We brought Nazis over here, and we put one of the Nazis by the name of Werner von Braun in charge of space exploration at NASA. So, as we get this really animated reaction from you guys across the street when I said that it was Nazis, it's awkward now that I told you that that's what NASA said, and it's declassified. So do you guys believe in a black and white propaganda film from the Nazis that still hasn't been redone in 50 years? Weird. Weirdos. Are you pressing charges against Farley Quinn? Or her parents? Nah. Turn another cheek, bro. I don't know how I would press charges anyway. What's up, brother? My brother knows what's up.
What's up?
Hey, did you guys know that the Earth is flat? The Earth is flat, bro. Earth is flat. Don't make it weird. The Earth's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. That's dumb, and they lied. We physically measured the surface of the Earth. It doesn't curve. So how's the Earth a sphere if it doesn't curve? Why can't NASA go back to space? They lied. The Earth is flat, and it doesn't move, and it's contained. There's something called the Antarctic Treaty. They drew a circle around you. Every country signed it, said you can't go to Antarctica. The Earth is flat. In a world production. Don't make it weird, bro. How dare you question the government? Bang, 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 bang. Yo, it is so cold out here. I'm not built for this even though I'm German. Hey, did you guys know that we checked the air? And you can breathe it, bro. It still keeps you alive. We checked it. It's still good. Okay, did you know the Earth's flat?
Nope.
Now you know, bro. We physically measured the surface. It doesn't curve anywhere, bro. It has to curve, right? Because spheres curve. They said it has a certain radius value, the distance from the edge to the center, so it has to curve at a certain rate. We tested it. It doesn't do that. Or what? Or what? You're soft. Or what? Nothing. That's your answer. You're going to do nothing. Okay. Thank you for the enlightening sentiment. Are you mad that the Earth's not a ball? Are you mad the Earth's not a spinning ball? Why are you so mad? You're sad? I'm sorry. Maybe go do a workout or something. Why do you think the Earth's a ball? Have you ever seen the Earth being a ball? Have you ever felt like you're spinning? You think the government would ever lie? So NASA's the one exception. They're the one part that didn't. Yeah. So can I give you a hypothetical? Say that a flat earther has a genius IQ. If you just call them names, do they become dumb, or do they still have a genius IQ?
No, dude, they still have a genius IQ. They're just like falling for something that.
Right. But have you tested it? Have you researched it? So to be fair, it does sound crazy. I agree. I thought it was the craziest thing I've ever heard. But have you actually researched it? Yeah. Yeah. We physically measured the surface. It doesn't curve. It has to curve at a certain rate based on the radius value. Alright, peace out. I figured when it got down to the actual argument, you would have to disengage. Go shuffle. I'm just going to keep my other commentary to myself. No comment. Hey, do you guys think we went to the moon? I'm traveling the U.S. I'm asking everyone, do you think that we really landed on the moon?
Yeah.
You do? What about you? You think we went to the moon?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, interesting. Did you guys know that they said a Nazi is the one that took us to the moon? His name is Wernher von Braun. He was a Nazi.
Whatever you want to believe is fine with me.
Oh, it's not about believe. It's about NASA said that. That's what NASA said. It's called Operation Paperclip. It's declassified. Wernher von Braun. I don't want to believe in black and white movies from the 60s from Nazis that we still can't replicate. Why haven't we been back to the moon in 50 years? What's up with that? Why was the flag waving on the moon? What's up with that? So we can't replicate the technology from the 60s? Do you guys think the Nazis would ever lie? So is it patriotic to believe in the moon landing, or is it supporting the Nazis? I can't figure it out. Which one is it? Weird. Hey guys, we're traveling the U.S. asking everyone, do you guys think we really landed on the moon? Do you guys think we really landed on the moon? Okay. Cool story. At least you guys are breathing oxygen. I'll give you that. At least you're not scared of the air. We didn't land on the moon, that's dumb. Hey, do you think we really went to the moon? What's up, man? The Earth is flat, bro. Earth is flat. Don't make it weird. This guy's so crazy, he must not know anything about science. Except for fluid status and the second law of thermodynamics. Other than that, this guy knows nothing about science. Except he knows about the dynamo threshold problem that Harvard admits they can't explain the magnetic field in the globe. Hey, how do rockets work in a vacuum? How are they going to space? How do rockets work in a vacuum? What's the rocket pushing off of? And there's nothing there. What causes the equal and opposite reaction in a vacuum? Anyone want to enlighten me? Oh, there's no answer, don't worry. They're not going to space, and space isn't a vacuum. That's stupid. Hence why they haven't even claimed to go back to the moon in 50 years. Because it was fake. It was a movie. Dude, even the Red Hot Chili Peppers told you space is the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Duh. Dude, the fact that people still think the moon landing drill is wild. Actually, the truth is most people just don't care about anything. Like any major lies or any important truths. You know what I'm saying? They're just like real remedial, low-level frequencies. They watch like TikTok and Snapchat and listen to Drake, and they just can't keep up. Polar G just dropped that heat, and oh man, who's gonna twerk naked on TikTok today? You guys are capable of much more than that, by the way. Feel free to open your mind and consider things that actually have substance. Yep. They lied about the Earth. There's something called the Antarctic Treaty. Every major country signed it. It's the longest lasting peace treaty in human history. Not even up for review till 2042. And it says it is illegal to privately explore Antarctica. And they signed this right after the U.S. military went and explored it. That's convenient. That's what would prove that the Earth's a sphere. You'd circumnavigate it north to south and you'd go over Antarctica. But no one's ever done it in the history of mankind. And it's illegal to even try to do it. See, if flat Earth was so dumb, you could easily debunk it. Just circumnavigate the Earth. Go around it, north to south. Never been done. Why can't they show me a plane flying upside down in Australia? How do you have gas pressure sitting next to a vacuum? The second law of thermodynamics says that's fake. Yeah, we don't ever get answers, by the way. Do you guys know the Earth's actually flat? You think it's crazy? Yeah, the government would never lie. They told me the Earth's a ball. We measured the surface. It's not curving. The Earth is flat. It doesn't move. Hence why you can use helicopters and hot air balloons. Hence why I could fly a drone right here, and in 24 hours it'd be in the exact same location because the Earth's not spinning underneath it. Hence why when they design ballistic missiles in the military, they have to assume the Earth's not moving and that it's flat. Hence when pilots fly, they have to assume the Earth doesn't move or everyone would die. No big deal. This guy must be crazy. He doesn't believe the government? What is wrong with this guy? The government loves me. We didn't go to the moon in 1969. Let me tell you the order of events here. 1945. This is all declassified and admitted by the government that you guys defend. 1945, Operation Paperclip. We brought Nazis over here. One of them was Werner von Braun, put him in charge of space exploration at NASA. Next year, 1946, Operation High Jump. Admiral Byrd, well-decorated admiral of the U.S. military, went and explored the Antarctic region, came back and said there's huge areas as big as the continental U.S. on the other side of Antarctica that no one knows about with tons of resources. Then, after he gave that interview, he came up dead in 57. 3 years later. Then in 1958, the year after he died, they founded NASA. In 1959, they signed the Antarctic Treaty and said it's illegal to go there, and it's still intact to this day. Where are they hiding in Antarctica, bro? Why does NASA, or why does the United States, Russia, and China all agree that we can't go to Antarctica? Isn't that a coincidence? Then in 1961, JFK said we're going to be the first country to go to the moon. And then in 1962, they did Operation Fishbowl of Operation Dominique, which means Fishbowl of the Lord, and they shot missiles up and they kept blowing up. They couldn't get out to space. And then JFK gave a speech about how there are powerful people behind the scenes that control everything, and he came up dead. And then in 1968, Gus, something, that was supposed to go to the moon, an astronaut, he said, there's no way we're going to go to the moon. We can't even get to low Earth orbit. That's all fake. It won't work. That's not true. Then he mysteriously blew up on NASA's facilities checking wires because they accidentally sealed the door from the inside. Then they miraculously went to the moon in 69 and haven't been back since. If you can actually look at that layout of events, all declassified and not think anything sketchy, you're just lying. It's called cognitive dissonance. You must think the air's going to kill you. What's next? The air's going to kill you? Does the air keep me alive or kill me? I can't figure it out. You better go and have that in your house past 10 o'clock. That's why we had curfews. The air gets really dangerous at 10:01. Crazy. You guys know we didn't land on the moon? It's all fake. You think we went on the moon, guys? That's weird. The Earth is flat. It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. That's dumb. The Earth doesn't move. It's contained. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. Fluid statics. Water finds its level. Hence why the ocean's always flat. Hence why the horizon's always horizontal. We physically measure the surface. It doesn't curve. Hence why the government came out and admitted in Congress they forcibly censor flat Earth. They called it dangerous misinformation. You know what's dangerous about it is that it shows that they're lying. The people that walk by and ridicule us or laugh know nothing about it, don't know what size the Earth is, don't know what rate it's supposed to curve, never tested it, never researched it, never read the documents, never read any of the declassified documents from the military admitting the Earth is flat. They just know it's easier to just act like I'm dumb. It's just funny. I'm not the one that lied about the Earth, bro. Don't make it weird. I'm trying to help you guys out. The Earth's not spinning 1,000 miles per hour. That's dumb. You think the Earth's spinning 1,000 miles per hour? No, it goes 1,037 miles per hour at the east of the equator. That's what they say. No, that's what they say. 1,037 miles per hour, exactly. And then it goes around the sun, 66,600 miles per hour. As the sun shoots through space, 500,000 miles per hour. Then the galaxy shoots 1.3 million miles per hour. As we're on a 23.4 degree tilted axis wobbling. With a radius value of 3,959 miles. All that's fake. Pseudoscience. Been debunked. Thank me later. Or just keep defending stories from the government. That's probably how we'll break out of this totalitarian mess that we're in. Just keep believing their lies and defending it and attacking the people willing to put their livelihood on pause to travel to the United States on the street on a microphone trying to wake you up. Should probably attack that guy. The government loves me, like any characters. You know the moon landing's fake and we can't go to space. That's why we've never been back, because we never went in the first place. And the Earth's flat. It's not a spinning ball. That's dumb. The Earth is flat. It's contained. It doesn't move. The sky resets in perfect circles over top of you around Polaris. That's called the North Pole Star. It's directly over the North Pole, which is actually just the center of the surface of the Earth. The sky's a clock. That's all it is. The moon gives you months, the sun gives you days, and the stars gives you a calendar of the year. You look up at a clock, and it's done the same thing for thousands and thousands of years, and it resets perfectly. Even the ancient Egyptians built megalithic structures that still line up to the same stars they do today. People didn't even think the Earth was a ball until about 100 years ago. It wasn't even taught in America until like a century ago. If you Google, it'll say, no, they found out 2,000 years ago. That's stupid. That's a lie. They say Aristophanes, with no primary documentation, proved the Earth was a ball and measured the circumference using sticks and shadows, even though he assumed a distant sun. Even though we see corpuscular rays, which are divergent rays, which is the opposite of a distant sun, assumed parallel rays, didn't account for any phenomenon known as refraction at all whatsoever. Then he just said, look, there's a ball. And he didn't account that if the sun's closer, you have the exact same phenomena. But they proved it then, even though it doesn't prove it. That's what Google tells you, and then Google would never lie. They told you to be scared of the air and wear a mask for 2 weeks. I mean 18 months. I mean forever. Yeah, you know, Google. The one that owns YouTube. That censors everything. That's how you can trust them. They censor everything. The Earth is flat. It doesn't move. The sky is contained. There's a firmament, a container, a physical container. Hence why you have gas pressure. The sky resets over top of you in perfect concentric circles. Time lapses of star charts prove it, as does all recorded history for thousands of years. As does celestial navigation. How do people navigate using the stars, assuming the Earth's flat, and it works for thousands of miles if the Earth's a ball? Feel free to enlighten me. How do you use a sextant on a globe if it assumes a horizontal line to complete your line of positioning and it's accurate? How does that work? Why does the Navy to this day use this if their GPS goes down? A Navy officer manned $1 billion ship, so they still use sextants to this day. And they're accurate up to thousands of miles. Sextants, you look at a star in the sky, okay? You look at the angle to the star. You look at your almanac, it tells you where the star is, okay? And it knows where it is over the Earth at a certain time. And then you draw your third line to complete it. That's how you get your distance and your line of position. The Earth has to be flat for that to work. Yet it works for all recorded history. How do we shoot the railgun 100 miles on a globe Earth, but we don't account for the Earth curving underneath it? How do we hit our target? Why does the military say that they have to assume the Earth's a flat, non-rotating surface to design rockets, to design planes, and to fly planes, and to shoot ballistic missiles, and for electromagnetic propagation over a flat Earth for ground weapon systems that they built using towers? Why does the military say the Earth's flat? Why does the declassified documents from the military say there's a firmament? It doesn't matter. I don't have to read these or know anything about it. I can just call this guy names from across the street. It makes the Earth a ball that defies physics. I believe we landed on the moon in 1969. The government loves me. That's why they put fluoride in my water, which is an ingredient in rat poison. Yay, let's drink fluoride out of tap water. Because the government said it'll give you pretty teeth. Do you guys think that two planes made three buildings fall on 9/11 too? Where does it end? I don't have to be very good at math to know 2 planes don't make 3 buildings fall. You don't even know there was a third building, probably. World Trade Center 7 collapsed on 9/11, and it housed all kinds of NSA, FBI, and CIA information. Just miraculously collapsed. For the first time in history, fire caused stainless steel to free fall, and as steel beams free fell at controlled demolition speeds, it was caused by fire. That doesn't get hot enough to do that for the first time in history, and it happened 3 times in one day. And 2 planes made 3 buildings fall. That's a cool story. Oh, then a plane hit the Pentagon, but 85 surveillance cameras didn't catch any of it. If you guys still believe in 9/11 and you still think the air is going to kill you, if you're scared of the air, bro, why are you walking around downtown Denver? Wouldn't that be kind of dangerous and illogical and irrational? And it seems weird. That would be irresponsible. If the air's so deadly and we're all going to die, why are you guys hanging out downtown? Wouldn't that be irresponsible? You know that the air's not going to kill you. You just do what the government tells you to do. Be a good slave. Go in your houses past your curfew. The air gets really dangerous at 10:01 p.m. And the funniest part, people get so triggered because they love to take all the stuff, the medicine they give them, and follow the government's orders. But I've traveled to the U.S. for 10 months and no one ever answers that question. Why do we have curfews? How does that keep us safe from getting sick? Does the air get dangerous at 10 o'clock? There's not a logical answer. It's really funny to watch people, though. Why do we have curfews to keep us safe from getting sick? Does the air get dangerous after 10? Why do we have plastic shields that are supposed to keep us from getting sick, but then the cashier touches everything you take home? How come you have to wear your mask when you're getting seated, but once you sit at the restaurant table, it's good? Now you're not in danger anymore. I don't get it. Something's not adding up. Whoa, very generous. Maybe this will help with the mic. It will indeed. Thank you very much, Melissa. Very generous. Super chat. Melissa. Another super chat. Lots to admire here. Thank you, Retro Bill, for the super chat and the kind words. Thank you again, Melissa. Super generous. Hey, we checked the air, guys. You can breathe it. We checked the air. You can still breathe it. Look, I'll check it live for you. Live test. Still good. It's still good. I just tested it live. We should try it. I'll test it again. Oh, it's still good. It's crazy. It almost gets better every time. It's almost like it keeps me alive or something. I don't know. It's wild.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Good.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to meet you. I got lost.
Hey, do you know that the Earth is actually flat? They've never been to outer space, and that's impossible to have gas pressure next to a vacuum, and that's why we haven't been back to the moon since 1969. We measured the surface of the Earth. It doesn't curve. Don't make it weird, bro. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, I guess you're used to it being cold, huh?
Yeah, well, I got lost. It was in the other direction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my map was
Well, thanks for coming out anyway. Hey, bro, you can breathe the air, bro. Sucks, it started raining.
Yeah, you think this whole thing it's like pretty warm.
Yeah, it warms up right after we leave, too. I'm not built for this. Hey, did you guys know that they lied about the Earth? It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. I know it sounds crazy, but you should look into it. The Earth's actually flat. It's a topographical plane. It doesn't move. The Earth is contained. That's why you have gas pressure. It can't sit next to a vacuum without containment. That's called the second law of thermodynamics. So, from my understanding, natural laws aren't really funny. They're just kind of objective. And we physically measured the surface. It doesn't curve at 7.98 inches per mile square based on the radius value of 3,959 miles. We have observations where we saw the mountains 273 miles away. They should be blocked by 3 miles of Earth curvature. How does that work? Did my camera go Superman and X-ray vision through the Earth? No answer. Crickets every time. Whole entire United States for 10 months. No one ever has an answer. They just wait till they get about 20 yards away and then pretend I'm done. How do I see the skyline of Chicago across Lake Michigan if the Earth's a ball? It should have completely blocked the skyline of Chicago. But I could see the shine. You can do it all the time. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I think I'm taking a little break. Is it warm in there? Were they cold in there? We kind of occasionally keep an eye and see if I miss a super chat. Hey, do you know that the Earth's flat, bro? The Earth is flat. Yeah. I know it sounds kind of crazy, man, but just look into it. It's not spinning. That's why you don't feel like you're spinning 1,000 miles per hour. The sky moves over top of you. They say everything in the sky is actually sitting still, but no, it's not. That's why the sun moves in the sky. That's why the moon moves in the sky. And that's why the stars move in the sky, because they're moving. Not because they're sitting still and actually you're spinning 1,000 miles per hour, but it feels like you're sitting still. Or maybe you're sitting still and the things in the sky move, just like you observe your entire life. Isn't that interesting? Very profound, huh? You know why it's called horizon? Because it's horizontal. You know why the ocean always looks flat? Because water always finds its level. I can't hear you because you sound like a Charlie Brown adult. Take your muzzle off. Anyway. They lied about the earth, bro. I thought it was crazy too, but don't make it weird. You know, if I had told you the whole world would shut down on the same day and we get curfews and lockdowns in America and be told to be scared of the air, you would think I was crazy too, huh? If I had told you that 2 planes would have made 3 buildings fall down on 9/11, you probably would have thought I was crazy, huh? If I had told you 85 surveillance cameras at the Pentagon wouldn't see the plane on camera, but they would say a plane went in a hole it couldn't physically fit in, you would probably think I'm crazy. You just gotta accept the truth for what it is, don't make it weird. You better account for Earth curvature. Hey, did you guys know they lied about the Earth? It's not a spinning ball, it's actually flat, it doesn't move, don't make it weird. Like, check it out, bro. NASA's never been to outer space. Space can't be a vacuum, that's all fake. They didn't land on the moon, hence why they haven't been back. The Earth's not moving, that's why you don't feel like you're moving. What? Yeah, it's facts. The Earth is flat, it doesn't move. The air that you breathe is contained. The sky moves over top of you like a clock. Wait, are you saying that the Nazis worked with our government to lie? What are you, some type of conspiracy theorist? Alright, I actually want to take a break. Moon landing's fake, Earth is flat. We're getting drive-bys today, bro. True. Thank you. I'm gonna say gay, hello Victoria. Thank you for that super chat, much love. Spitting facts of Scientologists. Hey, my man. I'm gonna give you something to ponder about on your deliveries, alright, bro? The Earth is actually flat. It's not a spinning ball. Look into it. 200 proofs the Earth's not a spinning ball. Dude, you're going to fall down the rabbit hole. You can be closed-minded, go back to sleep, and be like these people that are scared of the air. The Earth is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. It's contained. They never went to space. Outer space can't be a vacuum. That defies physics. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. Water always finds its level. How is 70% of the surface of the Earth ocean water that bends around the outside of a ball if water's flat every time ever recorded in history? That makes no sense. How come the horizon's always horizontal, which means flat? Which is where the word horizon comes from. How can we physically measure the surface of the Earth? Did you guys know the Earth is flat? It doesn't move. They lied about going to space. It's not a spinning little speck of dust. You didn't come from apes either. That's stupid. Hey, you guys know you didn't come from apes? That's called pseudoscience. Lightning struck primordial soup and then rocks turned into living organisms called abiogenesis, which is just a theory that's not even formulated or agreed upon. Then the rocks turned into fish and the fish were like, man, I want to grow some feet and get out of this water. This water's whack. And then they turned into rodents that turned into apes that were like, I want to straighten my back, lose my hair, and get smarter. Now I'm going to be a human. And everything came from nothing, except it didn't, because the Big Bang says there was a pre-existing energy. That sounds like a creationist argument to me. Awkward. That everything you think is science is actually pseudoscience, and everything that is science, and I tell you, that can be physically proven and tested, you've been engineered to think is crazy and call me dumb. Welcome to Clown World, where inversion is reality. That we, for example, breathing is how you stay alive, and you people think it's going to kill you. Because the TV told you. Inversion. Anyway. Refraction? What is that? Refraction requires two mediums called Snell's law. I'm just, you know. Hey, you guys know the Earth is actually flat. It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum, and it's contained. It doesn't move, and the sky moves over top of you and reset it for all recorded history, all the way back to the ancient Egyptians. When we physically measure the surface, it doesn't curve. And I've been kicked off PayPal, Venmo, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, just for saying that. Isn't that weird? Isn't it weird the government censors flat Earth if it's so stupid? How is it that when we physically measure the surface of the Earth and there should be 3 miles of Earth curvature blocking mountains, 273 miles away, we can still see the mountains? How does that work on a globe? How come NASA myths aren't real pictures of the Earth from space? They're just composite images that were generated by a computer? How come in 2021 we don't have real pictures of the Earth from space if I'm crazy? It's weird. He's so weird. Don't make it weird. Hey, do you guys know the Earth is flat? Keep walking that way if you think the Earth's flat. Yay, we agree. Hey, how do we see the skyline of Chicago from 60 miles across Lake Michigan if there should be an entire hump of Earth curvature blocking the tallest building in Chicago, yet we can see the entire skyline? How does that work? Why does the military have declassified documents that say the Earth is a flat, non-rotating surface, including military ballistic missiles, fighter jets, helicopters, electromagnetic propagation over a flat Earth using ground weapon systems that were towers that they built and even utilized overseas, railgun that shoots 100 miles that don't count for Earth curvature? Why does the military say the Earth's flat? This is awkward. How come in the 19th or the early 20th century they said that there was a firmament and they had an approximation method to determine the brightness of the firmament and it was proven accurate? How come the government says the Earth's a flat, non-rotating Earth that has a container over top of it? Interesting. This is awkward. Now I gotta be real repetitive because these are drive-bys. Hey, do you guys know the Earth is flat? Don't make it weird, bro. I'm just trying to help you out, alright? I thought it was crazy too. They lied about the Earth. The Earth doesn't move. And we tested the surface, it's not curving, okay? We have mountains and valleys, but it's not a sphere. If the Earth doesn't move, you know what that means? It means it's geocentric. That means it's the center of everything. If the Earth is the center of everything, how did it get there? It was created, you were created, you didn't come from apes, you're special, you have a spirit, you can manifest things. The Creator's real, you should get right with him, he loves you. Hey, the Earth is geocentric, that means it had to be put there. That means it had to be created. That means that you had to be created. Hence why science can explain how you can manifest things and have dream and intuition. The necessary antecedent, fancy word for requirement, for creation is a creator. You were created. You have lots of power. You're not some tiny speck of dust floating through nothingness where rocks turn into apes that turn into you. You're not a rock. That's dumb. You're a human. You're a living man. You have lots of power. You guys have power. The Creator loves you. Have you ever heard of Yeshua? People call him Jesus. I don't want to be disrespectful and just start speaking to him. Anyway, every ancient text ever, including the scriptures, say that the earth is flat. But that's not how we know. We can scientifically prove it and physically measure it, and we've proven it. But that does bring some other things up to discussion, doesn't it? If the earth is the center of everything, then it was created. That means you were created, bro. Gravity is the new God. It replaces the real creator. Hey, have you ever read the scriptures, bro? Did you know that they mistranslated it, took tons of books out, changed the main character's name, told you that the Torah was done away? Why do they lie so much about it if it's so fake? Do you know it's the most scientifically viable text that exists? It perfectly describes exactly what the earth is and can't be disproven ever. You should look into it. You should look into it. Earth's not a ball. The Earth's not a spinning ball. If that's offending y'all, don't get involved. Hey, the Earth is flat, bro. You should look into it. 200 proofs the Earth's not a spinning ball. There's drive-bys. Alright, I'm gonna take a break. Then someone else comes every time. Hey, you guys, we checked the air. You can breathe it, bro. You're doing exercise physically. That's weird. That's what you need to keep your respiratory. Oh, that's not too bad of an excuse. So do hoodies. Hey, don't let them lie to you in school, okay? You didn't come from apes. You're special. You're special. The Creator made you and loves you. I hope that this listens. Hey, you were made and you're super special. The Creator loves you. Okay? Don't let people tell you that you're not special or not important or that everything came from nothing and you're an accident and you came from monkeys. None of that's real. And you don't live on a spinning ball shooting through space. That's stupid. The Earth is special and it doesn't move and it was created for you. I mean, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Earth is flat. It doesn't move. The Earth is flat. You were created. The Creator loves you. Does everyone say shut up? I'm getting excited. Hey, you think we landed on the moon, bro? Just so you know, it's a fake story that came from Nazis, admittedly so. The Earth is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. That defies a plethora of physics. We physically measure the surface of the Earth. They lie. Don't make it weird. NASA always lies. Okay, the Earth is flat. It's contained because you have gas pressure. It doesn't move, and the sky moves over top of us. It's very special. The Earth was placed here. That means that you were created. You should take your power back. You shouldn't be scared of the air. You don't have curfews or lockdowns. You don't get permission to breathe or to speak or to live from the government. You get them from the Creator. And don't let them brainwash your little child and tell her that she's not important, okay? Because she is important, she's special, and you should tell her that. And the scriptures say if you are to lead one of these little ones astray, it's better you have a millstone tied around your neck and be thrown to the depths of the sea. So you no longer plead ignorance, my man. I told you what was up. Hey, did you guys know that the Earth's not a spinning ball in a vacuum? They lied. The Earth is flat. The Earth is flat, it doesn't move, it's contained. We proved it. We physically measured the surface. The Earth is flat. Provably. It doesn't move. The sky moves over you. Okay? The Earth's not a disk in space. It's not a sphere in space. The sky moves over you. The planets, quote unquote, are just other stars that move over top of you, over top of the Earth. The Earth doesn't move and it's contained. Just like the scriptures say, and you should reread those too, by the way. I'm trying out here. What up, Chris and Austin? Keep speaking truth to power, my brothers. God bless. Thank you, Army of Truth. Much love. Thanks for the kind words and super chat. And that Chris accidentally missed. I guess I got you doing a lot, though. I'll give it to you. All right, take another break for a second. Yo, it is cold. Do they have any food in there? A bunch of sweets.
What's the battery?
67%. That's good. Because you have I have the brightness turned down. Hit me up when you get to OKC. All right, bro. Sweet's better than veggie oils. Will burn up the sugar quick. That place looks so unhealthy, my man. Don't get me wrong. I do occasionally splurge on them. Hey, Austin, are you going to write a book? Please say yes. Maybe one day. Gets a lot colder there, Austin. I know, that's why I would never live here. Or Utah, or Idaho. And I love you guys. I love all you guys that live here. I'm not living here. There's no way. There's no way, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm supposedly German. Cool story, bro. I'm freezing. My hands change color. Hey, did you guys know the Earth's actually flat? We never went to the moon. That's all fake. You think we went to the moon, bro? That's weird, bro. That's a lie, bro. Come on, bro. You know the moon landing's fake, bro. You know it's sketchy, man. You guys think we went to the moon? Hey, bro. You guys think we went to the moon? That's why we act like you don't hear me. Hey, we checked the air, guys. You don't have to wear those masks. Wait up. I emailed the government. I actually asked if we were allowed to breathe again. Yeah. They said we can breathe again. I emailed the government. Why are you? I'm just trying to help you out, man. Jeez Louise, why are you so mad? If you were so scared of the air, why are you hanging out with hundreds of people downtown? That's so weird. I don't think they have ears to hear. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Thanks for coming out again, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good to meet you.
You too.
You guys are doing good stuff, so you're pretty much done after this.
Yeah, after that little.
Here.
Back to South Carolina.
Yep.
No, we're going to Texas.
Well, yeah, we still have OKC, all that. Yeah, but after that, the little last part of the tour, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. I need to get on Rockman or something because when I do the other activism, like people gather around and cheer and like come up and think. Like, yeah.
I just think this is a hard spot. Union Station definitely has a lot of traffic.
Oh yeah.
People are getting off like the light rails.
Oh. Is that far from here?
All the way down there.
Oh, wow. It's all the way down there?
Yeah.
Dang.
Are you guys in Colorado for
No.
something?
No, we're leaving. We have to leave tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last part of the tour is just so like bang, 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 bang. It is.
Check out the spring if you can.
Yeah.
And I always thought DIA.
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 Oh yeah, yeah.
We thought about it.
I feel like they're gonna pounce on me there though. But yeah, I wanted to go in there just to see it. But you know, I know there are mass announcers in there. Maybe not.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see the horse and all this
Oh
stuff.
yeah, his name is Lucifer.
Yeah.
Lucifer actually.
Lucifer, yeah.
Yeah, and the guy that made him died.
It fell on him. It's hilarious.
Sorta.
Good riddance though, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I might end up trying to come back across because there's certain places I wish I got to see more of, you know. But it happens. The U.S. is pretty big. All right, I'm gonna play a song, I guess, so you guys aren't too bored. No. The only 24-hour sun videos in Arc are easily proven fake. Get a life. And we got trolls in here talking about 24-hour sun.
Oh man.
You get light in Antarctica, but not the sun. Coffee Cop Caustic, bro. What are you like, baby woke, man? Why are you here? Do you not want to know the truth, man?
Hey chat. What's up? Shout out to Wendy and Jeremy and everybody else. Yahuwah loves you.
Oh yeah. What a legend coming out, even though it's cold.
It's not too bad.
Maybe not for you. Maybe not for you. I'm freezing. I know I'm kind of a baby. Guys.
Oh yeah, and to Ryan too, Deciphering Truth.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Sorry.
Come to Tucson. What is that? Where's that? It's in Arizona. Oh man, that's the other way. I might go back to Cali and try and do some activism eventually. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Guys, this is crippling your boys' economic capabilities. Just trust that. So we'll see how it goes. But what is money, you know? Store treasure. And hush, I mean. In a world. I'm gonna play a song. I'm actually gonna step in this store, I think.
Sounds like following you.
I know, drums always follow me. I'm gonna try to warm up for like a couple minutes and then we'll just keep doing it. I mean, I hope you guys can see across the street. Yeah, you see when the people walk by. So we got some activism, you know. We did the best we could. You all didn't know the Earth's flat? Dude. Yo. Where have you been? I was wondering, that's my new technique, try to flip it on them. I'm like, bro, what? You don't even know, what?
Follow the drums.
Wait, you think it's what? A ball?
There's the glove.
Yeah. Audio sounds good now, Austin? Sweet, thanks. I got this. This is a new mic. We found out that the other lavalier mic, which was like $100, like it had blown. I didn't know it blew. That's why it was so distorted. So. Hey, do you guys know the Earth is flat? Earth's flat, bro. You did know that? Nice, bro. Unless you're trolling. The Earth's actually flat, dude. It doesn't move. NASA has never been in space. That's dumb. The Earth is flat, bro. Thank me later. The Earth is flat. You think it's a sphere that spins around but just has never been measured or proven? Do you believe the government went to space? All right, man. How can you have that legendary of a beard and believe the government, bro? That's so weird. He did have an epic beard, though. It's like he was right here. You see what people do? They wait till they get all the way over there, then they want to act like they were trying to talk to you.
They get scared.
Yeah. I'm kind of running out of songs, and I'll play some Marlowe. Hey, you guys know the Earth's flat? I think it's weird.
You know we play golf on the Earth?
Yeah,
You did know that?
yeah.
You believe
Believe
that?
it? Yeah, I do.
That's fake.
It's alright. The gravity is lower, so you don't have to kick out hard.
Oh, whoa, what gravity? What? Yeah, they say it's 1/6 gravity. I know all about the fairy tale. That's not real. Do you have a gas mask? Our man's ready for World War III, bro. The Earth is flat, guys. NASA's never been to space. It doesn't move. It's the center of everything. That means it was created. There's a creator that loves you. You should look into it and get right with the creator. Check out the scriptures. How dare you talk about the scriptures, Austin? Alright. Marlo, I'm playing this song that you dropped. I haven't even heard it yet. Shouts out to Marlo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marlo Eugene. Feeling like more praise to the Most High, right?
Hey!
So that's really. She said, I'm stumbled by your walk of life. A style daily bemoaned as my interior forms, a more superior ethereal form. Cause they roar like a full pride of lines. Jerusalem finds scorched north ponds of the Yuletide. Hymns in the Psalms, they get the wretch with the rage. That's a flip for they guys, they get the vex with the plagues. And I sing, break your bone apart, supernatural for the Genevieve Park. Put some percent and botés. Making murderers, he a rebel with the schemes and the plots. Said he burning hell with the devil before he frees for the cops. He like, yo, spread my ashes all over Akudama. Just keep a dollop on you, mix it with the mo. Same push, same pull, different approach. Same book, same schools, principles and codes. Yet the world now is new in a sense you can overreach where you once wasn't. Scratching the surface ways you would never think of acting in person. I know I'm just another old head, reminiscent, pessimist. Missing tickets, spitting sickness in the basement with the RZA for the lyricism segment with the boo contingent with them over instrumentals. That's one mind for the conscience. Holy with Christ's blood in the cup. You grew up sipping codeine, same type foaming, brain fried OD, DUI 3.0, game time homie. From non-stop paper, the drop top scrapers, the Vicodin anesthesia and cough drop vapor. The pressure, the squinting eyes of the neighbors, the risky life for the brave. You'll be 55 in the basement, starting over. It's more than any momentary clause. It's the chronological drop utopia to the swamps. Light a candle, can't sit still. Swim good, gets real. Naturally, we set in the stone. Living in hands, still thinking for gold. Naturally, a level below. Bannerful exodus, bless me, man. I'm just ready to go. Naturally, it's set in the stone. We live it in hands, still digging for gold. Naturally, a level below. Bannerful exodus, bless me, man. I'm just ready to go. Oh God. Can you hear that back?
Yo, I see you, Marlo. Snap it. Like a turtle. Yeah, shout out Marlo Eugene, naturally. Most recent video on his channel, Marlo Eugene. Man Rising, just put in the chat. Thank you, bro. Shouts out to Marley, always be snapping. That song was hard. What's the temp in Denver? Super, super cold. Super, super cold Fahrenheit. Like, I think I might experience hypothermia. Hey, did you guys know the Earth's flat? I already tell you that. Now you know, bro. Don't make it weird. The government lie, yo. It's okay. You probably passed out from the Earth spin. You have a pentagram wearer in the vicinity. Oh, man. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll close the sixes. I'll hit him with some sixes. Yo, I'm about to just thug life and I'm going to put it on right by the cop. That guy right there. Oh, security. You know what's so funny is like I'm not joking, guys. I'm like genuinely freezing, right? I'm like super cold right now, and I don't even think it's that cold. I don't. Let me see. All right, it's not saying it. Oh, 43 degrees. That is super cold, bro. Yeah, I thought the sun was gonna come like throw some like crazy pulsating fireball at us or something. What happened to that? Go to Target for a sweater? Nah, bro. We got an hour and a half. I might give you a half an hour and then I might die. Hey, have you guys ever heard of Freemasons? Did you know you can't be a 33rd degree Freemason unless you know the Earth is flat? Isn't that weird? Kind of weird, huh?
I didn't even process that.
The Earth is flat, bro. The Earth is flat. You can't be a Freemason unless you know that. If you've ever seen the Freemasonic symbol, it has a G in it. G stands for geometria. That means measurement of Earth. That's why it has a square and a compass in the logo, because that's how you measure a flat Earth. You also have to know that you're a Luciferian. Now that he gets 50 yards away, he's got something to say, but that is typically what gamma males do. Anyway, you also have to know that you're a Luciferian. If you've ever heard of Lucifer, then you've heard of the number 666. Let's see how many times the globe Earth coincidentally has 666, because the Earth isn't a globe, it's actually flat. NASA lied, they've never been to space. We measured the Earth, that's why the government has censored it. It's flat, it doesn't move. So let's see the globe Earth model we were all taught in school and see how many times 666 coincidentally pops up. Supposedly, the North and South Arctic circles are at 66.6 degree latitude, and the distance to the Sun, its average distance, or the average distance to the Moon, is 6 times 66 times 600. And the diameter of the Moon is 2,160, which is 6 times 6 times 60. And the Sun is 666 times brighter from Mercury than it is from the Earth. And the Earth is supposedly on a 23.4 degree tilt, which is also 66.6 degrees. And supposedly the Earth is going around the Sun 66,600 miles per hour with a curvature rate of 0.666 feet per mile squared, using gravity discovered in 1666 by Isaac Newton, which is 666 newtons on the Earth, or 6.66. And then a female astronaut went to space for the longest ever. Guess how long it was when she broke the record? 666 days. These are all coincidences. 66.6 degree latitudes for the North and South Arctic Circle, 66.6 degree tilted axis, going around the Sun 66,600 miles per hour, while the Moon is 2,160 miles in diameter, which is 6 times 6 times 60, and the average distance of the Moon is 6 times 66 times 600, and Isaac Newton discovered gravity in 1666, which is 666 newtons, or 6.66, and supposedly the longest a female has ever been in space was 666 days, and the curvature rate of the Earth, that isn't there because we measured it, is 0.666 feet per mile squared. Seems legit. Seems legit. Why does the globe Earth have 666 all over it? Why does NASA's logo have a snake tongue going through it? Why does NASA mean to deceive in Hebrew? Why does NASA work with Nazis? Better than better, but don't want to let them. Ain't got to put with the leaven, the food is in medicine. Y'all sleep Edison, don't teach your guests, they teaching you Edison. What is the president? We not electing them, mean they selected it. Blessed with the rhetoric. Before they came to hit all the evidence, they came down and they claimed they were heaven sent. They brought secret team and brought us some messages. I hear the beep in them reckon it's time to point out that we missing all the false flag wreckages. There's not spin involved, that's the thing, y'all don't get involved. Don't make it weird, bro. Premonitions vivid. Premonitions and visions, they vivid. I guess you could say that they really clairvoyant. We pointing fingers, we miss what the point is. They spreading poison till we need their ointment. We pointing fingers, so miss what the point is. I support soldiers, but not these deployments. Hey. They gonna hate me cause my flow will wavy, it feel like a voyage. Hey. Hey, if it rhymes, it's gotta be true. Who made the government? God, who annoying? I swear y'all annoying. The government quick to tax me and they don't even ask me. Now they trying to give me a vaccine. Now they quick to mask me. Not medical advice. In a world where I can't even say words. Hey, we tested the surface of the earth. It's never curving. That's for certain. We've been searching. I try to tell them they get nervous. Heard the beat and murked it. Saw the fame swerved it. Hey. How dare you? I wonder how you breathe it. I mean, what's the reason? What's the antecedent? Containment. The earth has to be contained. Containment, weighment, my foot hard like a pavement. They be stationed, waiting for the station to say it. They take it, then debate it, regurgitate it. But they hate this, caught up in the matrix. Hanging on the words of the news clips like they nuisance. Break it down like I'm a juke it. Get my 2 cents, I'm a nuisance. Movies and TV shows quick to lay the blueprint. Feeling so confused quick like I was Confucius. I'm fused with the truest to do this. Yeah, if it rhymes, it's gotta be true, bro. How dare you? What? Yeah, YouTube. We stream it on YouTube.
My name I'm named Jamal.
Nice to meet you, bro. Hey, take my card, brother. You got a QR code and you can go.
Look, I'm an artist, I'm a musician. I lost my career for health reasons, which is good. Because now I'm about to get into my real life purpose.
There you go. Which is,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Everything happens for a reason.
Fuck being worthless. Running around here, serving the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Be free.
Oh, yeah.
Be free, bro. Check out that QR code. It's going to blow your mind, bro.
Let's serve our priest, our spirit.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, much love. I'm not a fan of the award for the best rapper, but they give the Moon Man award to the best actor. Guess we must go straight to the source. Let's ask NASA. Hey, why do they give the best actor award to the why do they call it the Moon Man award? Because the astronauts were actors. That's why they have Hollywood stars on the Hollywood Boulevard. Because they're actors. Space is the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. I'm just saying. Outer space is fake, bruh. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. They've never been to space. Have you ever wondered what outer space is? They say it's empty, that's vacant, with pressure that's sitting adjacent. That's a violation of the second law of thermodynamics. Why you hating? But your base isn't based, you'll never say this. North to south circumnavigation will prove the Earth's a sphere, but it's illegal to plan a trip and take it. Unless it's a super expensive vacation. North to south continuation or circumnavigation will prove the Earth's a sphere, but it's illegal via the cooperation of every major nation. But you don't even know what your claim is. Conceptual reifications. How dare you? 60 mil a day in payments is what we give NASA for paintings. The computers generate animations. They lied to an entire generation. Somebody call the ambulance. The globe is dead. The globe is dead. Yeah, they're picking up Geocentrism, homie. The theory of relativity is right beside it. Alright, guys. How are we going? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, bro. I'm gonna have to wrap it up like a bandage. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up like a bandage. Earth is not a planet. They took the truth out and lies, they planned it. Get money growing, you gotta plan it. Why are you acting so underhanded? Hey, did you guys know that Earth's not a ball? Is that stretcher for the globe? Is that for the pseudoscience of the globe? Are you guys here to pick up the globe Earth? Because the globe Earth is dead. Do you guys know that Earth's not a ball, it's actually flat? The Earth is actually flat, guys. Don't make it weird. That guy passed out because he was spinning 1,000 miles per hour and he got dizzy. Listen, how dare you? How dare you? I'm so glad that you answered the call. We've been trying to get you to pick up the globe for years. The globe is dead. Did you bring an extra one? The Earth is actually flat. It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. NASA lied. They've never been to space. You can't go to space. Outer space couldn't be a vacuum anyway. That's literally impossible. The moon landing was fake. We measured the surface of the Earth. It's not curving though. So how is it a ball? They lied. The Earth doesn't move. It's contained. It's geocentric, which means the center of everything. You know what I'm saying? Little did you guys know, we need an extra stretcher for the globe because it's dead. I'm not going to harass you guys too much. Actually, I'm kind of doing your job. But the Earth is flat. It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. Don't make it weird. Okay? So just so you know. Anyway, I wonder if that guy got genetically modified. That might be whatever. I mean, just like drunk. Yeah, don't get shot in the hood. So, NASA admitted that we worked with Nazis to take us to the moon, but we haven't been back in 50 years. And they supposedly called the president from 238,000 miles away on a landline with no delay, but we still can't go back 50 years later, even though we give NASA $60 million a day. And the flag is waving around, even though there's no atmosphere. They played golf on the moon. They just snuck a golf club. It was just really dangerous, but it was worth it. They played golf on the moon. We just can't go back there. They did it so effortlessly. They went back and forth 7 times, not even worried about the Van Allen radiation belts or that the fact that they would die. Or it's in a lunar module that's literally the supposed width of 3 layers of aluminum foil, and it made it to space. If you don't believe that, you're a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, that's right. The moon landing's fake, admittedly put on by Nazis. There we go. And why does NASA work with Disney? Isn't Disney known for making fake animated films? Oh, that's why they work with them. Anyway. Did you guys know that the Earth's not a spinning ball in a vacuum and that that's dumb and that could never happen or exist scientifically? The Earth is flat, bro. Did you guys know the Earth is flat and that we checked the air and you can breathe it? No, I don't smoke, bro. Hey, man, the Earth is flat, bro.
Yes, sir.
No, it's not. Well, quarters are round. Quarters aren't round. You. This dude making sodomy jokes over here? Yo, the Earth's flat, bro. Don't make it weird, bro.
I'm so sorry I had to come up to you, bro.
No, it's cool.
The Earth is not flat, my dude.
Well, how do you know? I measured it and we debunked the globe. So.
Dude, but think about it, bro. If the Earth was flat, it wouldn't be so many fucking countries in the world.
What? There's a ton of land on the flat Earth, bro.
No, it's not flat.
Bro, I promise you, it's flat, bro.
Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in God?
I do, yeah.
Exactly, bro. The Earth is round.
Well, the scriptures say that it's flat.
How can every eye see Jesus if it's on a globe when he comes back?
Look, honestly, I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in God, but I believe there's a higher power.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Can I hear exactly what y'all was talking about?
Creator?
Earth's flat, bro.
I'm sorry. Tell me one more time.
The Earth is flat.
All right, no, not about that, but the reasoning that the Earth is flat.
Oh, because we measured the surface, it has to curve at a certain rate, but it doesn't. It doesn't curve.
What's the rate supposed to curve at?
7.98 inches per mile.
And what rate does it curve at?
It doesn't curve at all.
So it stays flat?
Yeah, everywhere.
And the only reason I'm not asking no disrespectful shit, I'm trying to learn myself.
No, dude, take a card, bro. It's a crazy. There's a QR code on the back. It'll take you to an app.
But what's your reasoning for feeling like this way, other than just the way that the Earth curves?
Oh yeah, we measured the surface and proved they lied.
But that's the only thing that y'all have to tell me?
Well, that debunks the whole thing, yeah. Well, there's tons of things. I mean, outer space can't be a vacuum sitting next to gas pressure, so they lied about what space is.
Okay.
They admit that the pictures of Earth from space aren't real pictures; that they're just computer-generated animations.
Yeah, just something to make the masses believe in.
Yeah, and make them think they're insignificant.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not asking you on no disrespectful shit to disprove nothing. I'm just trying to ask you. I'm a young person, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn what's real, what's not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm gonna listen to everybody.
You should.
And
You shouldn't just blindly believe me, bro. Look into it.
I will. That's what I'm saying, sir. I will look into it.
Yeah, because I thought it was crazy too, and it sounds crazy, right?
It really does.
Yeah.
Because everything you're supposed to have been believed to learn into as a young kid, but I also feel like the school systems and everything is just to put everybody into 9-to-5 mentality.
Dude, and they lied about everything, bro. Everything, almost everything they taught us in school is a lie. So.
And I believe that too. Should I go ask that police for a cigarette? He said, nah. Yeah, you're not responsible for me going to jail, but you know, I'll just ask a question. Excuse me, sir. A cigarette by chance that I can buy from you? Oh, what? A cigarette by chance I can buy? It's all good, sir. You have a great night.
Hey, but did you know the Earth's actually flat and it's not a spinning ball in a vacuum? Did you know that the Earth is stationary and it's contained and we never went to space?
Are you filming right now?
Yeah. We're live on YouTube, bro.
Alright.
Do you guys think there's a ball? That's crazy. Tell me more. I've never heard of that. You guys think that we went to the moon? That is wild.
Are we gonna pop on Instagram? Or
No,
YouTube?
I'm super censored. Yeah, I got.
It makes sense why. Makes
yeah,
sense why.
I'm super censored, bro.
Hey, look. I don't know nothing about you. Probably hella people tell you this shit, bro. But make this shit people want to hear until you get to the point where you got a platform where you can speak what you really want to speak.
It's too late. That's
It's
not a
not
bad
too
idea.
late.
Well, they already know now. like
yeah, but at the same time, bro, it's not too late, bro, because
yeah, maybe not.
hey,
Glitch out the
because
system.
you could teach people knowledge in a stupidity way, like to make people laugh as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a big thing that's going on right now.
No,
Like I told you, I'm not telling you what to do, bro.
But no, you're right. I feel that. Hey, did you guys know the Earth is actually flat? It's not a spinning ball in a vacuum. That's dumb. The Earth is flat. Wait, you think the Earth's a ball? You think NASA went to space?
Hey, come talk to us, bro.
Yo. Hey, if I give you a hypothetical, say hypothetically a flat earther has a genius IQ and researched it for 5 years and debates astrophysics. Wow, there you go. Thank you for showing that you're just like a degenerate. Yo, what's wrong with these people? She said, hypothetically, you have a penis. Like,
Hey, your backpack.
I'm just trying to break through their targets because like you just call someone dumb. Like, come on.
Hey, fuck them though. Shit.
No, I know.
Like I said, do that shit like through humor, bro.
No, that's
'Cause I
probably,
swear,
yeah, like
the
stand-up
audience
or
is gonna be way bigger. Not even stand up, bro. Just like little bullshit ass shit so you can get your audience, bro. Like I make music, bro.
Nice.
And I'm not saying like, bro, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, bro, because I can never tell a grown ass man what to do, bro. But I'm just saying, there's algorithms to all this shit, bro.
No, you're
it's
right.
all planned before all of us, bro.
Yeah. No, that's not bad advice, bro. You gotta
really
glitch out
is.
the system.
God damn! Hey,
you guys
all
know
y'all
that
females beautiful. Hey, y'all got an extra cigarette by any chance? Y'all wanna learn about the flat Earth? I don't know much about it, but hey,
Hey, the Earth is flat, bro. You guys know
How much
that?
money do we make? Y'all in middle school? Then y'all not beautiful?
Making people
Y'all beautiful? What?
Whose girl is this?
What the fuck
Huh?
is that?
Nobody's.
Yeah, she's married.
She's married?
Yeah.
Hey, she's married, bro. Chill.
I'm not trying to holler at her. She's
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Bro,
she's putting good information, bro.
Do you guys get a card? Everyone get a card? You got a card. Just take a fuse in case you destroy them, bro.
You work here?
Take these.
What is this?
Hey, look, I ain't gonna tell you I believe in flat Earth, but I appreciate you being out here
Yeah.
appreciating what you fucking preach, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that gives me more
Earth's
respect.
flat, bro. Earth's flat, bro.
Hey, big bro. Hey, big bro. Hey, you got extra soup by any chance?
Hey,
What is this? He just
let me tell you this
a real ass
QR
nigga,
code,
bro.
bro.
Like no cap, bro.
You ain't gotta say nigga to me, bro.
Bro, you feeling that type of way, bro? That's how you
Yeah,
feeling, bro?
chill, man.
You don't know who I am, bro. You feeling that type of way, bro?
No, yes, I do not know who you
Ah,
are.
yeah, you feeling that type of way then, bro?
Then
It's
what
all
the
good,
fuck
bro.
you
Man, keep
talking
walking then,
to
bro.
then?
Man, what's up then, bro?
Chill, bro.
Man, you trying to keep walking that type of way, bro?
Oh, God. But you check that QR code?
Man, I
Nigga,
know
don't
the
do
racist
that.
shit, bro. All my brothers is from, man, I'm from
Don't
the...
do that, nigga. Cause I've been waiting to bust somebody.
Bro, what's up then, bro?
No. Chill. This guy's cool, man. You gotta chill, bro. He was about to give you...
What's up then, bro?
Oh, my gosh.
Bro, what's up? What you want?
Oh, my gosh.
What's up, big bro? No, I'm with it. Man, I ain't worried about no fucking kids, big bro. Like on God, bro. You don't know who the fuck I am, bro. Kill him. Alright, what's up? Let me catch the nigga's hands one time, bro.
Chill
Let me catch him
out.
one time, bro.
Are you dead ass, nigga?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. He's not. What's up? No. What's up? No. Yeah, I caught you, bro. Bro. Nah, he's tripping off some bullshit, bro. Move the fuck away. Let him knock me out or I knock you out, bro. I ain't tripping on no bullshit, bro. He tripping on some shit, bro. Thinking I'm being racist and shit, bro.
Bro, chill out, bro. Yo. Hey, don't even...
You gonna listen to him, bro? Yeah, keep walking, bro.
Hey, chill, bro.
You gonna listen to him, bro? No. Man, I'm right here, bro.
Way worse than your ass right
Man, I'm
now.
right here,
nigga.
bro.
No.
My kids way worse than your ass right now.
Hey,
nigga.
chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro.
You don't
Chill, bro.
know me, my
Hey.
nigga.
Man, keep walking. You don't know me either, bro. You don't know. Yeah, murder me, then, bro. Taylor! Chill the fuck out, bro.
Crazy, yo.
Chill the fuck out, Taylor.
His face will go flat here in about 2 seconds.
Swing, just take one. Take one. Take one, nigga. Take one, nigga. Take one, nigga.
Yo, I keep trying to break him up, bro.
Don't get in the middle of that shit.
Hey, just be the bigger person, bro. You good, bro? I'm sorry, bro.
Way too much on my plate. You a bum ass nigga.
Yo, he got. Oh! It really happened.
Oh, get out of the fire. You're gonna get clapped, man.
I think they're just gonna stop after.
Oh, he's gonna end up knocking him out for sure, for sure.
Hey, chill out.
Chill out, chill out.
Bitch ass nigga. Fucked up, nigga. Eat my dick, bitch. You lucky I'm fucked up. Yeah, what were you, like 26, huh? Fucked up, man. Oh, shit. Let's go. Ah! Bitch ass nigga.
Yo, crazy, bro. What? They really started jacking, yo. Yo, what the?
What's up, nigga? I'm right here, bitch. Chill out. Hey, look. Chill the fuck out.
They gonna fight again. They gonna fight again, yo. They gonna fight again, yo. Yeah, I try to be the peacekeeper numerous times. This is good TV at this point, man. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Hit the cut before the cops come? Bro, what are you doing with them? They're gonna fight again. That is the white dude, hella disrespectful.
Yeah. Yeah, he's instigating it, you know.
Like, why would I not tape it? I don't know. Am I bad? Is it bad for taping? Is it gonna keep following?
Tyler!
Yeah. Maybe this helped the mic. Thank you. From my man Josh Bond's Flat Earth, hook us up. Praise God. Thank you for the super chat, bro. Much love. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up now.
Fucking 19, 20, 18. I used to be beating niggas up and everything.
Yo, I tried so hard to break that up, bro, but I'm not like, I'm past my days, yeah. I try to keep these like real reserved nowadays. I may look skinny, but you know, I don't like to do that. Anyway, man. All right, so I think we're probably gonna get out of here. I mean, we were chilling though. Like, nothing was gonna happen to us. So chill out, babe. All right, it is really cold. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna do a little closing, and then we're gonna get out of here. Go home, please. All right. I see it. We're about to wrap it up. We're wrapping it up.
Let's get some one thing. Okay. No. Let's get some one thing, bro. My nigga did. Hey, my nigga did fuck him up. Oh. No, he did. Not too bad. No, I caught his bitch ass like 3 times.
Oh, this is so stupid.
He fucked him up. I swear, he won.
All right, everybody, do me a solid. Let's bring the energy back down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
He won, bro.
Honestly, anybody get knocked out. So I don't know where I'm from. Nobody won, but we're gonna chill it out.
And get my fucking jacket, bro. My fucking $250 jacket that you was about to get stolen. Get it?
Okay, I love you guys. I'm sorry.
Right now. I did walk away. Fuck! Hey, she running away though.
All right, we're gonna calm down. I'm gonna wrap this up with a little closing.
Hey, I am so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Ain't nobody touch me. All right, just so anyone that can hear me, maybe you're supposed to hear this closing, all right? They lied to you about where you live, yo. It's the center of everything. That means it was created. You were created. You're super powerful. You can manifest things, right? They don't want you to know how powerful you are. The government doesn't give you the right to breathe oxygen. The government doesn't tell you what you have to take. We don't have curfews and lockdowns in America. I'm not 12 years old, nor am I in prison. We don't have curfews and lockdowns. They don't tell us what we're allowed to wear. So stand up for your freedom. Stand up for your children, for they're born into a slave state. You guys realize they said wear a mask for 2 weeks, and that was like 18 months ago? Doesn't look like it's going away, does it? Maybe you should stand up for your freedoms before you don't have them anymore. And if you were scared of the air, you probably wouldn't be chilling downtown Denver with hundreds of people. The truth is, you were just told to do something. It's easier to comply. But if you turn around in 5 years, you can be like, dang, I wish I had listened to this crazy white boy. He was trying to help me out. All right, so stand up for your freedom before it's too late. We don't have curfews and lockdowns. You know, like prisons, you chill in your cell till you go in the pod and you have to go back into your cell for your curfew for lockdown.
I appreciate you, sir. You went into all spiel, bro. This bullshit wasn't even yours, bro.
No, it's all good. So stand up against totalitarian orders before it's too late. All right, that's what you need to do. And they've lied to you about everything. They lied to you about what's healthy, what they put in your water. They lied to you about 9/11 and all the wars. They lied to you about your money. They lied to you about the last 18 months. They lied to you about where you live. There is not a spinning ball in a vacuum. It's flat. It's geocentric. It's the center of everything. Sounds crazy. I thought it was crazy. Look into it or don't. This is for the open-minded. All right? The unopened mind will consider me weird. That's how the Matrix was engineered. Just look into it, yo. NASA lied about going to space. And the reason it's important is it's all countries work together. So it's government versus people. Right? It's not Joe Biden versus Trump. Every U.S. president's related and tracks back to English royalty. Stop arguing about politics. That's dumb. You're going to argue about who you pick out of the family reunion every 4 years? Cool story, bro. You're arguing about race. Race not real. It's called the human race. Okay? Pretty simple. I don't change race throughout the summer. All right? So they give you these binaries and these dualities to argue. It's called divide and conquer. Come together, and you'll realize we have much more in common than we are different. And you were created. The Creator loves you. The Creator, in fact, sent His only Son here for you, believe it or not. And I know you think that that's crazy or hate religion. Me too. So did He. So whatever. They changed the characters' names. They changed the scriptures. They changed the translations. They took books out. That doesn't make it not real. You have to attack what is real. So anyway, wake up before it's too late. You should look into the scriptures. You should look into the nature of the earth. You should look into the fact that oxygen is what keeps you alive. You should look into every other communist country throughout the history of mankind and how what they do is they slowly normalize curfews and lockdowns and medical interventions until you're in a slave state. And you're going to turn around and be like, dang, we got a digital tracking system. I got to scan my face before I leave the crib with the doors then unlocked. So wake up before it's too late. Wake up for your children's sake. Peace. Thanks.
You got a fight in there.
Yeah. Well, so...
Someone's like, this looks staged. I mean, it didn't look like a good fight.
No, there's a lot of people worse. Hey, the earth is flat. Don't make it weird, just so you know. Thank me later. What?
Ooh, why does it exist?
What? Who says the moon doesn't exist?
Can you tell me more?
What? What are you talking about? Who thinks the moon doesn't exist? Hey, did you guys know we didn't really land on the moon? That was fake. You did? Nice. Check them out.
You know, I'm in an astronaut. Wait.
Really?
Wait,
Really?
what did you go to, sir? Because you're not documented.
Oh, you know what?
No. Oh, you know what?
Wait, I got this.
Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what?
You know what? You're stupid.
Yeah, you're ugly as fuck, bro. You look like George W. Bush, bro. What's your ugly ass, big ass nose and big ass hair, bro? Keep walking, bro. I'm right here, bro.
No.
Catch me so I can knock your ass out, old man. You're keep fucking walking.
Hey, but look, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but we didn't go to the moon. That's fake. Hey, did you? Hey, we don't know that guy. Just so you know, but I want you to know that. Did you know they said that Nazis that we work with?
They said that you guys are fucking idiots.
I'm not with that guy. I'm not with that guy. Dude, no, they said that we worked with Nazis. It's called Operation Paperclip. Werner von Braun took us to the moon.
You trying to hit
Right.
me, bro?
So I don't believe in Nazis. I don't believe in Nazis. Why haven't we been back to the moon in 50 years?
You know what you ought to do?
What?
Fucking Germany. Go down and see fucking industrial death camps.
I'm anti-Nazi. That's my whole point. What's your point? Yeah, we worked with Nazis to take us to the moon, and we haven't been back.
Oh, no.
That's what they said. That's what NASA says.
So.
Werner von Braun, SS officer of the Nazi regime, was put in charge of space exploration. Okay.
Once we'd invaded and conquered, they said, essentially, these people know what they're doing.
Like Werner von Braun.
Because he was a chief officer.
Correct. That's correct. That's the narrative. Well, I'm saying is, don't you think it's weird that we haven't been back in 50 years? And because they said they want to go back because we didn't get enough scientific evidence when we went. That's what they said the reason we can't go back is we destroy the technology and it's a painful process to build it back. That's Don Pettit. That's an astronaut. I can play him right now.
No, don't get your phone out because that's bullshit.
That's Don Pettit. He's a world-renowned astronaut. Oh no, Don Pettit doesn't count. He works for NASA, but he doesn't count. Okay. And they said it's
how about all the other astronauts that work for NASA?
Only 24 in the history of mankind have claimed to go past low Earth orbit. You think 24 people could lie?
Excuse me. The only technology that the U.S. has proven the Nazis had that we wanted was to be able to turn coal.
Well, we took them. I'm saying that we took them over here for rocket propulsion technology, supposedly.
Is COVID real? Is COVID real?
Well, I'm not allowed to even talk about that on YouTube.
That's not true. I actually heard you talking.
No, I can only talk briefly about it. I can't.
Which news? Which one?
What?
Which news are you with?
I'm not with news. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to let you know, man, that they lied about going to space. You can take it or leave it. The U.S. government.
The U.S. government lies about lots of stuff.
But not NASA. They're the. That's the one except. Well, I'm saying, can we level with each other? Even if they did go to the moon, don't you agree it's kind of weird that we haven't been back?
We were 10 years old when they went to the moon, right? We were 10.
Okay. What?
On black and white
Well, they
TV.
said they want to go back. I would understand if your argument is like, there's no reason to go back because we already went. No. But that's not what they say. They say we can't go back.
They can.
No, they say we cannot put humans back out there. It's too difficult to go through the Van Allen radiation belts. That's an aerospace engineer from NASA. So either you're gonna look into it or don't, brother.
If we could started in Kennedy's administration, and started in 1962, I believe, and shot 2 weeks after Osama in 1963.
Yeah, 61. He said we're going to the moon. 61.
He said it is our national goal.
In 8 years.
And we went there 5 times.
Yeah, 7.
So, okay, why would we not be able to go back? If we could go there,
that's what I want to know, bro.
Technology, excuse me, that was less sophisticated than a freaking cell phone.
That's my point.
Well, you have no point.
They said that we destroyed the technology and it's too difficult for us to replicate it. Do you agree if they did say that? Wait, let's say if they did say that, is that weird?
I'm sorry.
That's Don Pettit. Don Pettit. Okay, well, dismissal prior to investigation is the height of ignorance. I just quoted your source. It's called a hostile witness. I hope that picked that up. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, they did. I saw this thing with it.
Dang it.
No?
I don't know. Did you guys hear that? It picked it up. Nice. He was so triggered down, but whatever. It's super funny. He's like, you know what? I got top clearances on something. I'm like, well, my man. He said Don Pettit didn't say what he said. I'm like, okay. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for kicking it. We're gonna wrap it up. It's super cold. Shout out to all the legends. If you guys want to come on camera, you can come on camera. You don't have to if you don't want to. Shout out to the Flat Earth legends. Oh, look at the timing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, shout out. In a world. Thank you guys for coming out, even though it's freezing. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Next stop is OKC, I think. So shout out to the legends in Denver. It was an interesting experience, that's for sure. I love you guys. Shout out to all the super chats, much love. Anyone that's sent anything on Cash App or PayPal, I'll read them off. Too cold to do it right now. I'll read them all off in my next stream. Maybe I'll do a laptop stream tomorrow. Seek and speak truth unequivocally. The weak find contentment in the consensus of ignorance. So who cares what everybody else thinks? And just think for yourself, because people that are uninformed will always attack the more informed people because it's easier to conform to a majority, just like majority of people used to support slavery because they all were taught that the earth's a ball, even though it's just objectively, provably not one, and they lied about that. So anyway, there you go. If you want to support the tour, $, WitsitGetsIt on Cash App, Witsit at proton.com on PayPal, masqueradetour.com. You guys know the deal. I love you guys.